Good morning, student. How are you? I hope you are all well at your home. Student, today I am going to take the biology section in subject science. And student, I am completing your chapter number first and chapter number second. Okay, student. Chapter number second is microorganism and viruses, and chapter number first is the food and agriculture. Student, today I will going to discuss the conservation of forest, means plants and animals, chapter number 7. So student, ready for class and open your chapter number 7 in science subject. Okay, student. Class 8, subject science, biology section. Today your topic is conservation of plants and animals. Okay, this is the chapter number 7. Today's date is 7th of August 2020. Okay, student. So, student, in this chapter we will discuss about the conservation and its causes, consequences of deforestation, and so many topics. So conservation means to protect from the distinct of their species from our environment. So conservation means a wise and judicious use of the plants and animal, that is called conservation. So conservation is a wise and judicious use. A wise and of all natural resources. All natural resources means the plants and animals and other microorganism, other species in the community. Okay, student. So it is called conservation. Why it is necessary a wise and judicious use? So what is the main aim of the use of the conservation word? So conservation means to preserve the quality of environmental, to preserve the quality of environment. Okay, student. So student, the aim of conservation, first of all, to preserve the quality of the environment and to ensure the condition and availability of the availability of what? Availability of oxygen and different kind of species, that flora and fauna found in the forest. So is availability of useful plants, animals, okay, animals and other materials and other materials for future in use. So this is the very important to know about how can how amount of the materials we can use in our daily life. So it is very essential to know about the wise and judicious use of all natural resources, okay, for future generation, other material for future generation. So this is the aim of conservation. Aim of conservation. There are two aims. First, to preserve the quality of the environment and to ensure the availability of useful plants, animals and other materials for future generation. Okay student, because there is a fixed life cycle of the human being. So it is necessary to conserve all the things which are found in the environment to protect them from their endangered. Okay student, so there are so many causes of deforestation. First of all, known what is the main causes of deforestation. So student, the next topic is deforestation of and its causes. Its causes. You know student, deforestation means cutting the large scale of the plants, forest. It is called deforestation. Deforestation, cutting the large number of the plants and trees, is called deforestation. Okay, so the large scale cutting of trees, forest. What is the causes why deforestation taken places? Due to the increasing demand of the wood, due to increasing demand of the industries, roads, buildings. So there are so many requirements for human being. Okay student, today our population is near about 130 crore. So requirement is also increases by our population. So due to the forest fire, so many causes. First of, increasing the demand of furniture in their houses, buildings, highway, factories. So many requirement by our human being wood. Okay student, and increasing demand of land. This is the demand of the today's populations. And student, factories, lands, houses, they are the requirement. Okay, and lowering of water table due to lowering of water table, and due to the forest fire, due to the forest fire. This is naturally occurring. forest fire. This is the main causes of the deforestation, means the decreasing the number of tree in the particular area. So what is the consequences of deforestation? Consequences means the loss of deforestation. So the main causes of the deforestation of the increasing demand of the furniture, wood, land, houses, roads, highways, and due to the lowering of water table and due to the forest fire, and that time forests are burned continuously many days, and it is not possible to put off the forest fire. Okay student, so these are the causes, and after causes there are many difficulties, problems are created. Okay student, so what is the consequences of deforestation? The next topic is consequences. 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 Consequences of deforestation. So student, there are many harmful effects due to the deforestation. So first of all, lesser rainfall in that particular area, rise in temperature, and lower the water table. Okay student, lesser the rainfall, because you know student, forest attract the clouds and bring the rain and the particular area. Okay, increase air pollution, soil erosion. Okay, increase air pollution. You know student, more trees are very important for the absorbing of the carbon dioxide in our atmosphere, and so many gases are also available for the making of their food. So this is very harmful of the consequences of the deforestation. And increased changes of natural calamities, and increase changes of natural calamities. Calamities means the natural calamities like earthquake, cyclone, flood. These are the natural calamities. Earthquake, cyclone, flood, drought. These are the natural calamities. Okay, so student, deforestation disturb our surrounding, our environment. So this is also disturb the ecological balance. Also disturb the ecological balance. Student, ecological a word which are made by the two things, that is the ecological biotic plus abiotic components. In biotic components, all green plants and human being are the biological. Human being plus green plants. And abiotic means the biotic components are depend upon the abiotic components, and abiotic components are depend upon the biotic components for their food and development. So abiotic components like student temperature, soil, water, air, light, because all these make the host of the biotic components. So because all green plants require soil, require water. Without these, green plant cannot survive. And when green plant not survive, human being also not survive, because ultimately they are depend upon the green plants. So we will discuss some explanation about the ecological balances. Okay, but student, forest a renewable resources. So it is very important to know how can I balance the ecological measures. Okay, so student, this is the consequences of the deforestation. Lesser rainfall, increase in temperature, lower the water table, increase air pollution and soil erosion, increase changes of natural calamities such as the earthquake, cyclones, flood and drought. So forest is a renewable natural resources. Renewable. We can renew it by planting trees, more trees. When we cutted the plant and plant a new tree in the place of the cutted plant. So your next topic is forest a renewable resources. Student, there are two types of resources, renewable and non-renewable. Suppose non-renewable, when they are used, they cannot replenish once again, such as wood, petrol, diesel, water. These are the non-renewable. So forest a renewable natural resources. Forest a natural renewable resources. Okay, forest is a natural renewable resources. Okay, so how can maintain this? So there are some tips by which we can maintain the natural renewable resources of forest. Forests are one of the most useful renewable resources. Okay, forests are the most renewable resources. Forests have a wide variety of plants and animals. Forests have a wide variety of plants and animals. Student, there are hundred of species are live in the forests, such as the plants and animals. Okay, so these are first of these control. So forest control pollution, soil erosion. Okay, so control pollution, soil erosion, purity of air. Second, purify the air, because it take carbon dioxide and release oxygen gas during the process of photosynthesis, and regulate climate. Climate means the weather, such as the winter and summer and rainfall and control and help rainfall and help rainfall. Okay students, so this is the some tips by which we can renew the forest. Also prevent soil erosion, maintain fertility, maintain soil fertility. Okay student, and also control floods. Okay student, and provide habitat to wide variety of animals. Provide habitat. Provide habitat means the natural dwelling places where the animals and very other organisms are lived. Okay, and except this, plants are also provide medicines, timbers, and a wide variety of plants, animals, timbers, medicines. So students, forest is a very good example of renewable resources. We can replenish by giving some tips for the renewal of the natural resources. And what is the conservation of forest? What is the conservation of forest and wildlife? So student, you can revise once again. Forest a good source of natural resources. Only forest. Okay, because forest have a wide variety of plants and animals, and control pollution, soil erosion, increase soil fertility, control floods, control increasing the temperature, and control the climate, and also help in the rainfall, bring the rainfall, and student, and provide habitat of the various plants, animals, and plants are also provide, forests are also provide medicines and medicines, timber, wood, and plants are also useful for the dwelling places like the honey. Honey provide the honey. This is the provided by honey bee. And student, some also timber like bamboo, sagon, teak. These are the very important timber which is used for making the furnitures, and provide many products such as sources of study, income of tribal people. Okay, because so many tribal peoples are live in our forest. They depend upon the forest resources such as the bidis, timbers, and wood. Okay student, now the next topic is what student? Your next topic is conservation of forest and wildlife. Conservation of forest and wildlife. After the understood about the forest and renewable natural resources. So your next topic will be conservation of forest, because forest provide many things to us. So it is our duty to know what is the tips of conservation of the forest and wildlife? Student, there are some tips are given in your textbook. Okay, I am discussing some tips in your online classes. It is very important to conserve forest because life on the earth depends upon forest. Life on earth depends upon forest. This is the very important word because we know that ultimately we are dependent upon the forest, and so all the organisms which are found on earth are dependent upon the forest. So it is more than one way. So following methods may be adapted to conserve forest. The following methods to conserve the forest. Generally, student, you know that planting more tree on the barren land, on the hilly areas, they prevent the soil erosion and bring the water, rainfall, and plant more seedling on the rainy season because ultimately they grow and increase the number of the tree in the barren area. And also celebrate a One Mahotsav program. One Mahotsav program in which we planting more trees individually. Plant 10 trees, 100 trees in the barren area or in the other places. Okay, so plant more seedling on the deforested land every year during the rainy season. Plant more seedling in rainy season. And student, overgrazing by animals, overgrazing is the main causes of the deforestation. So stop the overgrazing in the forest should be stopped. So overgrazing of the forest should be stopped. Stop overgrazing. Okay. So there are some tips by which we conserve the forest and wildlife. Okay, student. Now, student, before the starting the next topic, we will discuss again some tips about the conservation of the wildlife and the plants. Okay. Student, it is knowing by our technologists, engineers, when you making the dams, embankments and roads, minings, all ecological factors should be maintained on that particular area. So it is very essential to consider this to maintaining the ecological balance. When are you making dams, roads, embankments in the forest? And student, forest must be protected from insect and pests. So it is very essential to control all these by using some tips. Don't be suited of some important organism, important small animals like deer, lion. Okay, it should be stopped. And student, fire must be checked. Most forests are generally done in the season of the summer. So it is necessary to check out the forest and cut at the old trees which are dangerous in the particular area. So it is very necessary to check the forest to time. Okay student, and also maintain the wildlife sanctuary on that particular area and stop to entering the strangers people on the particular area. Okay student, so all these make to conserve the forest and wildlife. Okay student, now write down today's homework. And student, I will take you a test, but I will discuss in any other days because your chapter number first and second are completed. I want to a general test, so please wait, but your study will continuous. And student, hope you are all completed the chapter number first and second. I have already given all the question answer of chapter number first and chapter number second. Okay, hope you are maintain your fair copy. Homework, science, biology, read about conservation of forests and conservation and student deforestation, consequences of deforestation, consequences of deforestation. Okay, and conservation of forest, and it is what is the tips of the conservation of forest. And student, a forest is a natural resources. Student, please write down in your diary. Okay student, thank you, have a good day.